Welcome to the House of Heathens. I'm here today to show you a life hack. Something I learned. We'll call it a bachelor life hack. Portable washing machine. If you're like me and you barely ever have enough clothes to throw in an entire wash load, this is your thing. Takes a little getting used to though, so I'm going to show you how to use it. First of all, these right here, essential. Well, not necessarily game, but any kind of pods. And the secret to using this with the pods.
Wait, time out. Stop the video. I just heard some rookie mouthing a bunch of jibber jabber about important laundry soap life hacks. Well, my friends, I just wanted to interject and inform you of a truly monumental way to make sure your detergent pods give you the optimum amount of bang for your buck. Listen carefully, this is an industry secret. When you're doing any type of laundry, the best way to use detergent pods is to eat them, but don't just swallow them, no. To ensure maximum effect, while your tongue works the wrapper bit by bit, try to breathe in as much detergent as you can so it coats your lungs and throat evenly. When your appendages suddenly start to feel tingly and numb, just remember, it's still you making your limbs move, even though at times you will be entirely convinced that you're being controlled by some evil, interdimensional puppet master. As long as you're able to get past the next phase of uncontrollable full-body tremors and the occasional bit of vomit mixed with blood and slimy mucus, you should be able to saddle up and ride the train of pure bliss till the tracks fall off. Choo-choo.
Take about a cup of water, chuck one in, shake it up real good, and then use, I would say, about a third for a load in this. So we'll pour that in. Just save the rest, put it in like a, I don't know, old Pepsi water or something.
Come on, pussy, drink it.
Can't hold much more than a couple shirts, socks, boxers, maybe a pair of jeans, nothing more than that. Maybe one towel, okay? Plus, it doesn't have a dryer built in, so I'll show you how to use that later. You're not gonna be able to do a whole ton of clothes. So it's more like, I got like a third of a load, and I still need some boxers and socks to wear. So here we go. In there I have a shirt, dress shirt, I don't know, 5 or 6 pairs of boxers, some socks, and various other things. Now I already have another video explaining how to use this, so I'm not going to go super in depth, but fill it up to the line. Now this does go up and down. It's collapsible, it goes up and down. It can be smaller or bigger, okay? But however you're using it, fill it up to the line that you need it to so that it covers all the clothes, probably with either warm or hot water, I would think. Alright, pretty straightforward. Press the button once for wash cycle, twice rinse cycle, 3 times spin cycle / dry cycle. We're not going to use that at all. I'll show you another way to dry stuff. Okay, this thing shakes violently at times through the cycles, which is why you have to put a weight on top. It's important. So it's on the wash cycle right now. You can do 2 wash cycles, which is what I usually do, without draining any of the water out. Then we're going to have to drain the water out, put fresh water in, run through a rinse cycle. I usually do water running through it while the rinse cycle is running to cycle fresh water through. And then if you want to do the spin cycle, you can. My cat thinks she's getting fed because she heard the food, but that's not the food she likes anyway. Wash cycle 5 minutes. Rinse cycle 10 minutes. Spin cycle, it says 6 minutes, but like I said, we're not going to use that.
Fuck this machine spin cycle.
The wash cycle is officially over. So we're going to drain it. 2 ways to drain this guy, okay?
Number 1, the spaghetti strainer.
There's holes up top. So you tip it over, kind of like spaghetti in a colander and a sieve, okay? Like this.
Number 2, a slow drip.
There's a latch right here, okay? When you click this, it releases the hose down on the bottom, so the water will just come straight through the hose. It takes a lot longer though. But it's going to come in handy.
Semi-pro tip.
This is my own hack on this, okay? It fits squarely in my sink, like this. It's just down one, because it's collapsed, it's just down one level, okay? Still very operable. You can work it like that. So what I do is, I turn the faucet on just a bit, okay? While the rinse cycle is running, and I flick that latch so that the bottom's constantly draining. Okay, so while it's running, obviously there's new water cycling in, and water is getting drained out the bottom. Not supposed to be operated like that, but it works tremendously. This is a view from above. The speed at which it drains from the bottom is about that right there. I told you I'd show you a life hack to getting your clothes dry. It doesn't have to be this one, but this is a multi-level hanger thingy spacing them apart. And a big ass portable heater. Electric works fine. Make sure it doesn't get wet though. Keep some distance, at least a few inches. Plus, you don't want it to touch, simply because it'll actually burn the clothes, believe me. So it's still going to take a few hours this way, maybe like, I don't know, 2 hours or so. If your rinse job is good enough, when it's done, the water will be clear. Put water in, bring them out, water will come out clear. There's still a lot of detergent in clothes or in there. It'll be like cloudy or misty.
Alternate ways to dry.
You can use an iron, as long as you're not, using it too much on there. Or a hairdryer. I know that sounds silly. You literally take a hairdryer, keep it about an inch away, and the parts that you're trying to dry, just, if it's a heavy hairdryer, if it's good, it'll start to get it dry. Okay, as in regards to an update of time, it took about an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and a half. I swapped the clothes out, the positions, 2 times. So there were 3 different positions. And clothes in the periphery was still a little wet. So I just hung them in my shower for the rest of the night. Came got them the next day. Perfectly fine. The shirt, I ended up doing that by itself. I wasn't even going to try to do that. But just be careful anytime you're putting a direct heater, again, warning, anytime you're putting a direct heater for your clothes, it can screw them up. Make sure there's space in between them, make sure you monitor it. Okay, a few things, closing notes before I go. Number 1, this is where the adapter, the AC adapter goes in. If this gets wet, you'll turn it on and hear a succession of beeps, beep, 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 and it'll shut itself off. It's okay, just let it dry. Usually it's pretty good though. Number 2, if you overload it and the thing that's spin, like the disc inside, can't spin, same thing. You're going to hear a series of beeps, beep, beep, beep. It'll shut itself off. If that's the case, remove some things and, just try again. But when you hear the beeps, you're going to have to figure out what it is. Is it the water or is it the spinning thing? So actually, I just had that happen. The drain on the bottom, that's what that looks like right there. The hose actually can come out so you can move it to different places. I don't. I just leave it just like it is. That's pretty much it for whatever you pay for it, 110 bucks. Not a bad investment. Anything more than that? I don't know. You could probably get something better. I got mine super cheap from M&C, MacBid, Pittsburgh thing. If you're not from Pittsburgh, you have no idea what the hell it is. Or South Carolina. There's one in South Carolina. But if you're not from around here, you would have no idea what that is, but it's fucking amazing.
Fucking amaze balls.